easy 10-ingredient red lentil vegan ragu with a kick. So full of flavor, hearty, comforting, made with pantry staples, and it costs us less than $5 to make. Hello, I'm Catherine. Brian's behind the camera, and we're really excited for this video because we honestly can't wait to eat this recipe again. This delicious vegan pasta sauce makes enough to serve 6, and if you're wondering how in the world it costs us less than $5 Canadian, well, lentils. Lentils are an incredible and incredibly inexpensive protein source. The 1 cup of red split lentils in this recipe costs us less than 40 cents. If we were to use ground beef, it would cost us between $4 to $6. So there's pretty decent savings there, and I know that I harp on it a lot. But using our easy homemade vegetable broth brings this recipe in under $5. But even if we were to use store-bought broth, it would come in under $7. So let me show you how to make a delicious vegan ragu with lentils. Rinse and drain 1 cup dry red lentils. I love using red split lentils for this recipe because they cook really quickly and they give the finished sauce a really nice texture, but you can use whatever kind of lentil you have on hand. Toast half a cup walnuts at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 to 8 minutes or until the walnuts are fragrant and lightly browned. Allow to cool, then grind into a fine meal. Chop half a red onion. Today I'm using a shallot, 3 cloves garlic, and 2 chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. I love the smoky bit of heat chipotle peppers give this vegan ragu, but feel free to use whatever you have on hand to add a bit of kick to this sauce. In a large sauté pan, heat half a tablespoon oil or a bit of broth and sauté the onion and garlic for 2 to 3 minutes. Add in 1 to 2 tablespoons tomato paste, the 2 chopped chipotle peppers, and half a teaspoon ground cumin. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Then add 3 cups vegetable broth, 1 cup dry split red lentils, and the half a cup ground walnuts. Bring to a simmer and simmer for 15 minutes with the lid off so that the broth reduces. Now, once the lentils cook and soak up all this broth, I add in some marinara sauce and let it all simmer for another 10 to 15 minutes. But in order to make this a quicker weeknight meal, I often turn to my freezer. I usually have frozen brown or green lentils that I've previously cooked. And if I'm using cooked lentils, the cooking time goes down to 15 minutes instead of 30 to 35 minutes. So you basically just saute the onion and garlic, add in the rest of the ingredients, but use only half a cup of broth and add the marinara sauce at the same time. Let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes and you're ready to serve. This also works with canned cooked lentils. So if that sounds good to you, when you click the link below for this recipe, you'll find the directions for that alternate preparation and a nut-free version. But if you are using lentils from scratch, this is what they look like once they've cooked. After 15 minutes, the red split lentils have swollen and the broth has reduced. Add in 440 milliliters marinara sauce or tomato sauce of your choice and continue simmering for 15 minutes or until the sauce is heated through and has reached your desired consistency. Oh yeah, this longer cooking time though, it's pretty worth it. Oh, it smells fantastic. That's the other thing I was gonna say. This vegan ragu smells fantastic. And I call this a ragu in quotations because traditionally, ragu is made with meat. Red wine is added to the sauce and it usually has diced carrots and celery. So feel free to make this more traditionally by easily adding in some diced vegetables, replacing half a cup of the broth with half a cup of wine. And today I am serving this ragu over some good old spaghetti noodles, but I also like serving it over zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash. Oh, and I'm making garlic bread. Easiest vegan garlic bread in the world. Slice it, butter it, sprinkle on some garlic, get fancy if you want with some other herbs, put on some dried basil, broil it for 1-2 minutes. And enjoy. This red lentil vegan ragu is so delicious. Honestly, like, look at this sauce. You could just eat this like this. Brian actually did the other night, kind of like a chili. He was thinking a sloppy joe, This recipe is also super adaptable, so you'll find all the suggestions I've made for alternate versions in the recipe linked below. You'll also find the recipe for the easiest vegan garlic bread in the world. And I love hearing how creative you are with my recipes, so if you give this one a try, leave a comment here, but also review it on the blog and let me know how you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Please give our channel a boost and subscribe. We have a new video every Sunday at 5 p.m. and next Sunday we have another comforting recipe, my version of a Portuguese called verde, an easy colored soup. All right, Brian, it's pasta time.